This is the latest instalment of the Raspberry Pi-Zero robot hack car video. So got the 4tronix H-bridge, the really tiny PZM controller I've got soldered up and plugged into a newly soldered Raspberry Pi-Zero. So I got some old remote control cars off car boot sale. So there's one motor which drives both wheels at the back and another motor which drives the wheels at the front. I've been sort of looking around to figure out how I can make use of this configuration, because the RPI-zero libraries that I've been playing around with, they make use of two motors at the back to drive forwards and backwards and also spin it. So I tried those last night, they worked fine. But what I wanted was some sort of way of controlling it from the keyboard. And luckily, the 4tronix website provides some 3 programs, and one of them is keyboard control. So if you get one of these, or even if you don't, you can go onto the website, and I'll put the link under the video, of the Python programs that you can download to actually control motors like this. And also the other thing is they've got speed control on it as well, so pretty good really. So what I wanted to do was to control this from a Bluetooth keyboard, but also make use of these really cheap remote control cars. I mean, this is a 50p one I bought the other day, and I took out the remote control receiver unit. Got a Raspberry Pi there, I've got a power bank here, I've got, you can see I've got a 6-volt battery pack there controlling the motors via the H-bridge. So I wanted to put all this together and see if I could actually control it. So if I run the Python program number 3 that's got from the 4tronix website, you can see that I can actually control it by keyboard input. So if I do my up arrow, and you can hear the motor changing as well, the speed changing. And also if I do a WS on my keyboard, I can actually control the steering motor. So it's not a servo motor like would be on a proper remote control car. So if I speed that motor up, so I can use the up and down keys to drive the motors forwards and backwards at the back, but use WS to steer the motors at the front. So this is just a first go at it, but I can change that key configuration by going into this script. So yeah, for about, I think it's about £7, I think it was. I mean, it's an absolute fantastic little form factor for the H-bridge. Let's zoom into that. So there you can see it just takes 6 pins up on the GPIO there. Motors, and that's to the battery pack there. You can see it's, so when I get it all set up, I'll get a power bank on the car, I'll get the battery pack on the car, and I'll drive it with a Bluetooth keyboard, and I'll show that happening in a minute, just using this script that I got from 4tronix website. I'd like to use the RPI-zero one, but that's for a different motor configuration, so this will work just fine. This is using the Bluetooth controller with the 4tronix board on a Pi-Zero, using 4tronix scripts on a 50p car boot bargain. So I'll just try and see if I can record it at the same time as driving it.
Hello.